were able to make that play possible.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
They're on 19-yard line.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
That's good.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. Liking 18. Liking 18. What's the bet? What's the bet? Got the bet. Go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
First down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close and burn.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19, 19 Lions.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third down and 9. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got him. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. The blitz over offensive line, and down he goes.
It's second down and goal.
This one caught at the 4. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the first. It's the Ravens out front. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his first touchdown this year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
7 Pirates! Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass right side to Downs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Come on. Set.
Now, faking the give. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. And this will be incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
This is 3rd and 6.
70 Ranger. Set.
He's got his man. That's down. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
45-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll come out throwing here to... Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Check, check. Fresno.
That is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Raven first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
He'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now from the gun. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Baltimore.
19 yards.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Okay, ready?
3rd and long.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That is intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Pioneer. Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
Ready? Passer 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. He's into space past the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Colts. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Is good. That ties the game at 14. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to... Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
19. 19 tight. 9 Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Malachi Starks.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
14.
Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready? 79 Broncos. Ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and it takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. It's second down.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
Got it. Ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Go.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down.
Roll. Let's go.
Now a give on the ground. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Ravens.
Here we go. 18, 19 Tiger.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
Ready, go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Bronco 80. Ready,
They'll look to throw yet again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Prater's kick is good. And the Colts will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Smash, 70, hop, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Left side, that is caught by Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
Hold it ready.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Get it. Go.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Considering you only need a few inches, I understand the thought process of putting that ball in the air on 3rd down. Let's see if you can take a shot, catch the defense in more run defense mode. But now you take that sack, put you in a 4th down where now you really have to decide how willing are you to be aggressive here to try to maintain this possession.
This brought in out past the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Quickly to the outside and complete. Down the right sideline. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 50 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll try the right side this time. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They put Wilson in motion. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going right, it's taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 72.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Go.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Cross.
3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening. I think think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Liking 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Let go.
Richardson operating from the pistol. All alone. It's Warren, the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
26 yards.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Now he'll air one out. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Come on, set. Third. Ready, go.
Up the middle they go. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Colts' 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Send a man in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much
42, Colts 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
From the gun, Richardson going up top. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Here we go.
They'll go. Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
6 more yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready?
Now a handoff, running right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Second and goal.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Come on.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Eagles, 6. Ready, ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
Here we go.
On 4th down, Richardson. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Here's a 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here.
Go.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he will score. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 4th TD grab of the season. Raider now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Ravens 42, Colts 24. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And It seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. 24. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Ravens 63, Colts 24. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough.